بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 7. We are in model 9 measures figures. Today we have lesson 4 volume. We want to learn today the volume. In this lesson we want to learn how to find the volume of prism and pyramids. How to find the volume of prisms and pyramids. So at the first, what is the volume of prisms? Listen, please.
Volume of prisms. Teaching notes. The volume of a three-dimensional figure is the measure of space it occupies. It is measured in cubic units, such as cubic centimeters, parenthesis, centimeter cubed, and parenthesis, or cubic inches, parenthesis, inch cubed, and parenthesis. Select each card to learn about the formula used to find the volume of a prism. A rectangular prism has two parallel congruent bases that are rectangles. A triangular prism has two parallel congruent bases that are triangles.
As you see here we have rectangular prism. In the rectangular prism, we have two parallel and congruent bases. And the type of the base here, as you see, rectangle. The area of the base, the symbol of the area of the base, B capital letter. B capital letter means the area of the base. The area of the base. And H here means the height. The height of the rectangle, of the prism. The height of the prism. So, the volume V. V represents the volume. V means the symbol of the volume. The volume V of a prism is the product of the area times and the height H. The area of the base B and the height H. So when you multiply the area of the base multiplied by the height of the prism, you will get what? The volume. You will get what? The volume. The same idea in the triangular prism. As you see in the triangular prism, also we have two congruent parallel bases. Two congruent parallel bases. But the type here will be triangle. The type of the base will be triangle. B capital letter means the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle. And here H means the height of the prism. And here we have difference between the height of the triangle in the red line here and the height of the prism here. We have difference between them. So we use the same formula to find the volume. V equal B capital letter means the base of the area times the height of the prism times the height of the prism. Volume of rectangular prisms. The trophy case in the school cafeteria has the dimensions shown. And as you see here, we have rectangular prism. We have rectangular prism. Up here we have the base, and down here we have the congruent and parallel base. And here we have the height. Here we have the height. How to find the volume? How to find the volume? The first step, write the formula. V means the volume equal B capital letter means the area of the base multiplied by the height. So V equal. طيب, what is the base? This is the base. What is the type of the space? Rectangle. How to find the area of the rectangle? Length times width. Length times width. طيب, what is the length? What is the length? As you see, the length will be 5. The length will be 5. So we can here write 5 times the width will be 3. And what is the height? The height will be 9.5. Then we can multiply. We have 5 times 3 times 9.5. So the answer will be 142.5. Now, as you see here, feet times feet will be feet squared. Feet squared times feet will be feet exponent 3. Feet exponent 3. We read it feet cubic. Feet cubic. So we use cubic to measure the volume, and we use squared to measure the area. Who has any question here?
Mr. Why did you write 3 but it's 2?
Raise your voice and repeat your question, please.
Mr. The formula is V equal P times H.
Yes.
But Mr. Then you write Mr. V equal, but Mr. you write 3 digits, not 2 digits.
B means the area of the base. The area of the base. What is the type of the base?
Rectangular prism.
Type. How to find the area of the rectangle? Length times width. Length times width. So the length will be what? Will be 5. And the width, as you see, the width will be what? Will be 3. And here the height, the third dimension here, the height, 9.5. Okay?
Okay, Mr. No, that's not.
Welcome. Now we have triangular prism. We have triangular prism because the base of the prism here will be triangle. What is the volume of this prism? So to find the volume, start from the formula. Write the formula. V means the volume equal B capital letter means the area of the base multiplied by the height of the volume. Now V equal, what is the type of the base? What is the type of the base? Triangle. The type will be what? Triangle. How to find the area of the triangle? How to find the area of the triangle? We have formula. The formula of the area of the triangle, as you remember, 1/2 multiplied by the base of the triangle multiplied by the height of the triangle. Then here we have the height of the prism. Now substitution. We have here 1 over 2 multiply the base of the triangle. As you see, the base of the triangle will be what? 6.5. The base of the triangle will be 6.5 times the height of the triangle. This is the height of the triangle here. Will be 7. Then times the height of the prism. The height of the prism, the distance between the two bases. The distance between the two bases. This is the first base, the second base. The distance between them will be what? Will be the height of the prism. Will be 5.2. Will be 5.2. How to solve the product here? We have here 1 times 6.5 times 7 times 5.2 divided by 2. So we have up 6.5 times 7 times 5.2. So the answer will be 236.6 divide by 2. So the answer will be 118.3. Who can tell me what is the unit here?
Mr. millimeter squared.
Millimeter cubic millimeter.
Millimeter cubic. Because millimeter times millimeter squared. Millimeter squared times millimeter. So millimeter exponent 3. Millimeter exponent 3. And millimeter exponent 3 means millimeter cubic. Millimeter cubic. Always remember, we measure the volume using the cubic and we measure the area using squared. Who has any question here?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Mira.
Mr. Down, the base is rectangle.
The base in the prism, we have, always remember, in the prism we have two congruent and parallel bases. If we take this is the base, where is the opposite base? Parallel with this base and congruent with this base. We don't have, so we cannot take it this is as a base. But as you note here, we have this triangle and we have the opposite here. We have congruent and parallel triangle with the first triangle. Means this is the base. This is the base. This is the first idea. The second idea, as you remember, we named the prism as the base. What is the name of this prism? Triangular prism. Means the base will be what? Triangle, not rectangle. Okay, Mila?
Okay, Mr.
Welcome. Now the volume of the pyramids. Listen, please. What's the meaning of a pyramid?
Volume of pyramids. Teaching notes. A pyramid is a polyhedron that with one base that is a polygon and 3 or more triangular faces that meet at a common vertex. A pyramid has 1/3 the volume of a prism with the same base and height. The height of a pyramid is the perpendicular distance from the vertex of the pyramid to the base.
This is the pyramid. The difference between the pyramid and the prism, In the prism, we have two congruent and parallel bases. But in the pyramid, just we have one base. Just we have one base. And the opposite side of the base, we have the vertex. We have the vertex. And the distance between the vertex and the base in the red line here, this is the height of the pyramid. This is the height of the pyramid. So B here means the area of the base, and H here means the height of the pyramid. And as you see, the base have four sides. Means we have four faces. This is the first face, triangle, and here the second face also triangle, and here the third face also triangle, and here the fourth face also triangle. So this is the meaning of the pyramid. This is the meaning of the pyramid. The volume V of a pyramid is 1/3. 1/3 means 1/3. 1/3 the area of the base B times the height of the pyramid H. So V equal 1/3 multiplied by the base. The base here means the area of the triangle here down, multiply by the height. Multiply by the height. As you see here, we have pyramid. Always remember, in the pyramid, just we have one base. Just we have one base. What is the volume of the pyramid? Round to the nearest hundredths if necessary. How to find the volume of the pyramid? The first step, start from the formula. V, the volume, equal 1/3 multiplied by the area of the base, B capital letter here, multiplied by the height of the pyramid. Substitution. Here we have 1/3 multiplied by the area of the base. What is the type of this base? What is the type of this base? Triangle, as you see. The type of the base will be triangle. How to find the area of the triangle? We have formula. 1/2 multiplied by the base of the triangle, multiplied by the height of the triangle. Then here we have the height of the pyramid. Here we can multiply 1/2 by 1/3. 1 times 1, 1, and 3 times 2 will be 6. Times the base of the triangle. This is the base of the triangle, will be 8.1. Multiplied by the height of the triangle. The height of the triangle will be 6.4. Then times the height of the pyramid. This is the height of the pyramid. The height of the pyramid will be what? Will be 11. Now 1 times 8.1, 8.1 times 6.4 times 11 over 6. Now we can calculate we have 8.1 times 6.4 times 11. The answer will be 570.24 divided by 6. So the answer will be 95.04. Who can tell me what is the unit here?
M cube.
Salam cubic.
Cubic
Meter?
meter.
Meter cubic.
Meter cubic or cubic meter, no problem. Great. Who has any question here?
No, Mr. I understand.
Okay. Sure?
Sure, Mr.
Okay. Right. The last idea in this lesson, how to find the missing dimensions. As you see here, we have pyramid or here we have prism. This is pyramid or prism.
Mr.
This is a prism.
This is trapezoid prism.
Yes, this is prism. This is prism. Right. The prism has a volume of 195.075 cubic centimeters. What is the area of the base? What is the area of the base? As you see here, the area of the base, missing value of the prism, Right. We want to find the area of the prism. The first step, write the formula. V equal the area of the base multiplied by the height of the prism. And as you see here, we have the volume. So the value of the V will be 195.075 equal. We want to find what? The base. As you see here, what is the area of the base? We want to find the area of the base. So the missing value here, B capital letter, this is the missing value. Multiply by the height. Who can tell me what is the height of the prism here?
7.65.
Mr. Trapezoid.
My question, what is the height? What is the height in this prism?
Mr. 7.65.
That's
Hey.
7.6.
The height is unknown.
This is the height.
7 point.
Always the height in the prism, the distance between the two bases. This is the first base and this is the second base. Because here we have parallel and congruent bases. So the distance between them, this is the height of the prism. So times 7.65. Now, as you see, we have equation. How to solve this equation? Divide the two sides by the coefficient. This is the
Mister,
coefficient.
how did you get the 195?
From the question,
Oh, okay.
the volume will be what? 195 y 0.75.
Okay, Mister, I didn't see it. Sorry.
Okay. Now, how to solve the equation? Divide the two sides by the coefficient. Divide here by 7.65 and divide here by 7.65. So 7.65 divided by 7.65 remains B equal, and here we have 195.075 divided by 7.65. So the answer will be 25.5. طيب, who can tell me what is the unit here?
Centimeter
متر
cube.
كيوبيك
كيوبك سنتيمتر.
كيوبيك سنتيمتر
Centimeter cubic
مستر كيوبيك سنتيمتر
or centimeter squared?
No,
كيوبك.
Mr. Cubic.
كيوبيك
Right, but here not volume, here the area of the base.
سكوير
So means squared, not cubic. We use cubic just for the volume, but here we founded what? The area of the base. Always the area we use squared. We use squared. We use cubic where? Just in the volume. Okay? Who has any question here?
No, Mister, it's clear.
Clear
No,
for all?
Mr.
Right, great. Right, this is our lesson today. Let us to take attendance now. أحمد الكتبي absent. طيب.
موجود مستر حمد
حمدان العامري. حمدان العامري.
موجود أستاذ.
الهجري.
موجود أستاذ.
زايد. سالم هداف. عبد الله مانع.
موجود أستاذ.
علي الرميثي. عيسى. طبعا في طلاب انا لحد الان ما حضروا عندي من بدايه الفصل، لان مثل عيسى ما حضر ولا درس. طبعا كل طالب ما حضر ولا درس يعني صفر بالماده، لو جايب بالامتحان 100 من 100 رح يرسب في الماده، عشان الكل يكون عنده علم. كل طالب تجاوز غيابه عن 10 ايام رح ياخذ صفر في الماده، لو بيجيب بالامتحان 100 من 100. ليش؟ لانه ما حضر. تمام؟ فلاح.
موجود أستاذ.
منصور أحمد. طيب، منصور راشد.
صار موجود
منصور نايف.
أستاذ محمد موجود.
ميلاد. ميلاد. هزاع. 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 طيب هزاع كان معنا ببداية الحصة، وين راح؟ هزاع. هزاع. شايفين اسمه موجود بس ما له منتبه على الدرس، ملاحظين كيف؟ هذا يعتبر غياب. بعد شوي بيبعث لي طالب رسالة على الواتساب بيقول لي أستاذ أنا كنت موجود. صح أنت موجود كاسم بس مالك موجود بالحصة. كل طالب موجود كاسم بنادي له ما برد علي غياب. هزاع هي كم مرة بدي نادي له وين الطالب ما له موجود داخل الصف.
لا
صح
مستر.
اسمه. طيب وينك يا هزاع؟ ليش مالك منتبه؟ رح احطك غياب كنت. خليك مركز معي الله يرضى عليك.
اوكي.
طيب خلفان.
موجود.
خليفة.
موجود أستاذ.
كويس.
موجود أستاذ.
سالم جمعة.
موجود أستاذ.
سلطان خليفة.
موجود أستاذ.
سيف.
موجود أستاذ.
عبد الله الجابري.
موجود أستاذ.
عبد الله التميمي.
موجود أستاذ.
مستعد نغادر الحين ولا؟
ايه اللي بده يغادر يغادر، بس في عنا واجب اليوم. هلا ببعث لكم اياه على
زين
على
مستر مع السلامة.
اللي طلع اسمه يغادر. فارس. فارس كمان ايضا فارس ولا حصة
السلام مستر.
من بداية الفصل. مع السلامة. محمد سالم الراجدي. محمد سالم الراجدي. طيب محمد عبد العزيز.
موجود أستاذ.
محمد عمار.
نعم أستاذ موجود.
محمد عمر.
نعم أستاذ موجود.
منصور علي. منصور علي الكعبي. منصور علي.
مع السلامة أستاذ.
مع السلامة. منصور محمد.
موجود أستاذ.
موسى.
مع السلامة
موسى.
أستاذ.
مع السلامة. موسى. طيب this is our period today. I will send to you the homework and inshallah tomorrow we will revise this lesson and we will solve the homework together inshallah. Thank you for your listening. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.